Oh, my darlings, all my loves. It's your girl Queen Lisa, and I'm here with the reading for you all. I don't know who divine. Well, let me just finish my introduction. For all my new and returning subscribers, welcome, welcome, welcome. Grab a seat. If you do like the content that is shared with you all today, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Also, make sure you hit that notification bell. Excuse me, y'all, so that you'll be notified each and every time I do upload. And without further ado, we're gonna jump into this energy. Now, I hope y'all can hear me pretty well. With the way I got this microphone situated. If not, let me know. But as you can tell by the title of my reading, somebody masculine done got on my nerves, like real bad. Just keep riding my motherfucking nerves. Want to keep fucking talking and shit. But the conclusion of it all, you know what I'm saying? Giving this person, channeling this person's energy, he ain't where you need him to be. This motherfucker is lacking where you packing. And they trying to get you to settle. Trying to make you feel bad. Trying to make you feel as though that you can save him. The motherfucker don't want to be saved. He just looking for another fucking lick. Don't be the next lick. If he wanted to, he would. Any man who chooses a woman to be his wife does what is required and requested of him without anything having to be said, because that's what he wants to do. He's going to keep his woman, and he's going to put himself in a position to be kept by his woman. So all this uncontrollable behavior, I'm outside of myself, I can't help myself, we not doing that shit. We're not doing that shit no more. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. And I'm sick and tired of hearing this. I'm tired of plundering through this fucking energy, getting out your damn stress and shit, because the shit stressing me out. It's tensing up my motherfucking back. Sitting up in here, keep talking about this shit, trying to make it sound pretty, trying to make it sound good. Every single love reading that I have done in the last couple of days has ended in this motherfucker falling short in some type of way, shape, form, or fashion. And I am not here for that shit today. I'm just not. I'm not here for that shit today. I don't even want to hear this shit, but this gonna be the last now. Cause now I'm about to start chopping his ass down, cause I don't want to hear this shit. You keep coming up in here talking about this same shit, but you there's no finish, no finish move. You know what I'm saying? There's no excelente at the end. There's no, you know what I'm saying? There's no prize with this masculine. It's just an up in the air mystery, and it ain't no mystery. It's just this motherfucker got too much shit going on. He ain't moving fast enough to clear his motherfucking karmic debt and clear what the fuck he got going on. But he wants to secure you before securing himself. He wants to secure you before securing the bag to keep you. Like, this person is doing all this shit up out of order. He not going in order. He trying to bag the prize with nothing. With pennies and pentos and shit. With the idea of I can be. I will be. I need you to make me. I need you to help me. This is a whole lot of I need, a whole lot of. And I'm tired of that shit. Now, I let shit slide yesterday. I wasn't trying to fucking be mean and, put my opinion in the readings and just let the energy flow. But today, I ain't going through this shit today. I'll tell you that right now, I'm not going through this shit today. I'm just not finna fucking do it. I'm not finna fucking do it. You can let this shit go and let it fucking flow. Because at the end of the day, what is we fucking doing here? Oh, exactly. Manson don't know what the fuck he want. He don't know whether he want to get himself together. He want to be a cat man, a house husband. He don't know what the fuck he want to do. All he know is that he want to solidify his relationship with you. He want to be with you. He think love gonna solve all his problems when it come to you in life and all and correct his karmic debt and all that. Love ain't gonna fix all that. Love ain't gonna fix all that. It can help, but it ain't that motherfucking end all be all. It's not. It's not. He gonna have to do more. More is gonna be required and requested of this person to get what he's looking for, which is a kingdom spouse. He's not even in kingdom spouse energy. He's in beggar energy. Yeah, confinement. He's trying to free himself from what has him confined. What got his masculine confined, honey? Because he about to get on my motherfucking nerves now. Disturbance in reverse. Sweetness in reverse. Family. Let's see. He's daydreaming about the good life. He's trying to get there. But it's a hoe that's trying to block him. She's trying to buy him. She's trying to pay her way. She don't want this shit to fucking end. Okay, because I'm trying to figure out where the headache and the stagnancy is coming from. Thank you, God. Thank you. Now, what's going on with this masculine is he is freeing himself from this conflict. You feel what I'm saying? And the conflict really resides with him releasing his old self and stepping into his new self, answering his calling. But see, what once disturbed him, which was this deranged ass succubus, incubus, whore, you feel what I'm saying? Selling him sweet dreams and all this shit. Like, this whole she thought a baby could keep him. And so she kept up with these false ass pregnancies, kept losing babies and shit like that, and created trauma bonds with this masculine. Like, even though we don't have any living kids, I'm still your baby mama, you still my baby daddy. We still connected because we created life. Life might not be living, but the children may not be living, but we created them. You feel what I'm saying? It's just the part of the creation. You feel what I'm saying? And half the time, these babies that she was losing wasn't even this masculine. That's why she couldn't keep the babies. She was that big of a whore. She was deranged. She was zombified by this lifestyle she chose to live, which is this whole life shit. And he stepped outside. He wanted to be a whore just for a little bit. He just wanted to be outside to have fun. And his divinity started conflict with the current habits and ways and lifestyle he chose. So it was good versus evil in the inside of him that he wants to release himself from, that he's trying to get out of. He's trying to release himself out of this internal prison. He got himself into this horror culture, this horror energy, and he ready to let this shit go because he wants a real family with you. Let's get a little background on him and this girl. What's really going on between him and this girl? It got to be more to this than this, because the girl kept popping out yesterday too. She went in and out. She won't too mouthy because she wanted to hear too. She wanted to know how he felt about you too. But maybe over the last couple of days, you feel what I'm saying? She ain't been hearing what she wanted to hear. And bitch started flipping shit over, flipping over tables, turning up the house and all this shit because the facade, the emotional manipulation is dissipating. It ain't shit else she could do or say to keep this masculine. Let's see. Holy Spirit, clarify this energy, this confinement energy in reverse. Yeah, Ten of Swords. All the bad that he has done is backfiring on him, and he's trying to handle it. Yeah, he's trying to handle that shit. He don't want it to overtake him, so he wants to, handle it in accordance. He realized what he did, and he played around too long. He stayed outside too long, and that energy started to overtake him, overcome him. And instead of him just, participating in the culture, he was becoming the culture. The culture was becoming him. He was embodying that energy. Yeah. Now the sword, slit talker, silver tongue, little devil. Because he realized his divinity, the divinity he held within him, helped him be such a smooth operator when it came to operating in this horror energy, because the things he said, the way he moved, it was still low-key divine to them. Because it was better than just, evil on top of evil. It was a little bit of good and evil mixed in with this masculine. It was just, I don't know, the charisma, the feng shui, the blend of the two that had him a hot commodity out here in these streets. But you, the one he crying over, stood out the most because, again, you was just like him. You were just like him. And you might have still been in the corner with your little cut buddies and shit like that. And he caught you one day when you was outside. And he saw the truth. He saw the light. It's like you made him, he found comfort in seeing another divine being outside. I know this shit don't make no sense, but I'm just going to say how it's coming. He felt more, he found comfort in seeing another divine being outside. And he knew then it was hope for him. He knew he wasn't lost. He knew he wasn't going to be stuck in his lifestyle because he found someone that was down and out just like him. And y'all both was outside. Not saying y'all was just outside swerving and shit, bending all the motherfucking corners, but y'all had a few corners that y'all occupied and y'all would bend them at y'all will. You feel what I'm saying? And he was getting tired of that shit because it was overtaking him. It was overwhelming him. He didn't see a way out until he saw you. You was like a savior, a life raft. Like, oh, yes, I found the compadre. I found another divine being. We can help each other get out this shit. We shouldn't have never been outside like this in the first place. Yeah, that's why he chose you. This is why he's choosing you. But see, he think by choosing you, and you both are divine beings with, some flaws and shit that need to be worked on, he don't feel like he need to work on his flaws. He feel like those flaws will fix himself. He will revert automatically back to who he used to be before he went outside. And that's not the case. He's going to have to cleanse himself. He's going to have to put in the same energy and effort that he put in to get himself out there, entangled in this energy, to get out of this energy. Yeah, King of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So he's going to have to start over. And that's the dread. That's the regret. Having to start over again. But if he wants this divine union, this divine connection, he has no choice. I heard that the divine feminine is ahead of the game when it comes to him and this spiritual healing and shit. You want as messy, you want as deep in the game, you want outside like he was. I mean, like I said, you had your cut buddy or cut buddies, however many you had, but it was never a occupation. You never played in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Y'all met in y'all mutual areas, y'all mutual spots, but these motherfuckers would be laid up in Bone Quisha and Aquanisha house and shit for days and shit like that. You won't laying up with these motherfuckers. It was in and out. That's why it hit him a little harder, because he laid up with him. That's why he got to put in more work than you. Yeah, you laid up with him, but you won't dwelling in the energy. It was like, wham bam, thank you, ma'am. And you went back home, washed and cleansed, and got the fuck on. You feel what I'm saying? This person played with these karmic's feelings and emotions. And that's the conflict. Because for some of them, he low-key liked them. You feel what I'm saying? Some people like that horror shit, but it's not a what you call something that they want to stay in, but they like it though. It's attractive to a certain extent. But it's like with you, he can find himself again. He can get back to his old self. But see, that's the thing. He needs to let go of his old self because his old self is easily tempted. Put it like that. He's easily tempted, and he needs to grow the fuck up spiritually. Yeah. Ace of Wands, that's the truth. If you want this passionate new beginning, he's gonna have to grow up, and he want to grow up with you. He want to have a family with you, blend families with you, but he don't understand this battle with temptation. He don't know how to win this battle with temptation. That's what got him stuck. That's what got him an emotional wreck. Yeah, Page of Wands. Because you're so calm, you're so settled, you're so grounded in your femininity, your sexuality, your sensuality. He's not. He ran amok in that area. And that's what got him outside. Wow. A little deranged. With that toxic shit. Some of these bitches he fussing and fighting and arguing with, it shouldn't even never got that deep. But again, he's dreaming. I'm hearing that song, Dreaming by Selena. So I'm dreaming. Yeah. But he ready to stop this shit here. Ain't no more paying your way, ain't no more buying. And that shit came out last night too, that this was an issue with these whores that he got tied up in. They funded him. They were sponsoring him with their child support and their welfare checks, or some of them had a job. So not all hood bitches is on welfare. Some hood bitches is hustlers outside like the other hustlers and making money. And so he got hooked on that D-girl energy. And it worked for a while until he was like, I ain't no bitch. You ain't gonna bitch me. I ain't no whole ass nigga. I'm a whole motherfucking man. You feel me? I was just sitting back enjoying the motherfucking ride. But these females started to buck up on him and act like they was bigger than the program. And now he's trying to break free of that shit. And you over here loving yourself and frolicking in the flowers, hiking, taking walks in nature and shit. And he's like, how? Help me. I want to do that. And it's like, right, origin. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, he gonna have to go through this spiritual death and rebirth. And that was another thing that was coming out yesterday. In order to be able to plant these new seeds for his new harvest and pluck all these weeds and shit out, he gonna have to sacrifice his old self for his new self. So out with the old and with the new, just period. And then all that he's manifesting, he will have room to receive. But he ain't got no space to receive the shit because he's still holding on to some shit. But he's still skeptical. He needs some type of proof or whatever about this spiritual shit because he's not into it. He as much as you. He's aware of his divinity, but he hasn't tapped into his divinity. So he's a little bit spooked with certain things that he's being introduced to with this spiritual death and rebirth. But he promised not to ever lose you again. You was like his best friend to the end. Like, he sees the damage that he caused himself by carrying himself in the manner in which he has been doing what he's been doing. He ain't been acting right. Yeah, with these third parties and shit, and involving you in that shit. Yep. It's like he promised to let all this go just so he can have peace in his life. Because he was losing a lot of sleep over this. Because these demons that was on these hoes was jumping on him and whooping on him. Yeah. And see, he knows there is an alliance that can be built between you all. He can trust you. He can trust that he can build a solid foundation with you, and you're not gonna pull the rug from under his feet, or do some devious things behind his back, to where if he doesn't do what you want him to do, you gotta set up. You feel what I'm saying? You can put his ass out or whatever. He don't want to be casted out. He don't want to fail with you, because it's like he's ready to put all his eggs in one basket with you. Something he couldn't do with these other hoes. Now he's being strategic. He's learning a few things. He's learning from you. He didn't learn nothing from these hoes. He just played around with them. Yeah, and he sees the blessings that come with being with the divine being. He wants to know how to be one. He wants to know how to carry himself as such. And again, that's a personal relationship he's going to have to build with the Most High. You can't go before God and build a relationship with him, for him, with God. He's going to have to do that himself. All his hating ass friends and shit he leaving behind in that particular energy and that lifestyle, they hating on him. They don't want him to go. They don't want him to elevate. Because everybody was low-key, high-key, moving out this masculine energy. Now he's scared in the corner because he got friends, family turning into ops and foes and shit. And he like, what the fuck? Yeah, and it's like he feel like he running out of time to fix this, or, get it to where everybody's satisfied. He's spreading himself wide and thin. He got a lot of shit going on. He's in his people pleasing energy. That's why he can't figure nothing out on his own. And that's why he's looking for your mercy, your kind, and your grace after he left you or put you on pause. You feel what I'm saying? To go tend to all these other people who got him in the situation that he's in now. But you didn't fret. You hooked up with your divine sisters, your soul tribe. You feel what I'm saying? You pulled your own energy and seeing what your fate was when it came to this masculine, and seeing that he was dealing with a multifaceted whore. And not just the whore, but his family. They were all Decepticons, friends, families. That's why they was being looked at as foes, because they are turning into Decepticons and showing this masculine how they really feel about him now that he's pulled back his help. But this masculine is reaching back and healing his inner childhood wounds. So that people pleasing shit is finna come to an end. Because with this aid that he's receiving from you, you are advising that you can't do both. You're going to have to pick a side, you or them. Yeah. Because with them, they're going to control you. You ain't going to be in control of yourself. But if you choose you, you're going to be in control of yourself, and you can live the life that you want to live. Yeah. So it's just which side you're going to be on, what you going to do. And he's choosing him. And I'm here for once. He's choosing himself. over these selfish ass people. And these people is going through all kinds of disasters. Everything they built out the back of this masculine is crashing and burning. So this is what you was going through, little tink tink. Cause I mean, you was getting on my nerves, y'all. I was ready to goddamn set it off on your ass today. Cause I'm like, what is it? Why you can't get it together? What you keep coming over here crying for? Yeah, but he ready to persevere. He ready to get through this. Yeah, he's calling justice on this situation. So, okay, he just needed confirmation that you was going to stick beside him in whatever way that you agreed to, whether it's friend, lover, whatever. However you whatever your terms and agreement is. Excuse me. He cool with it. As long as you there beside him to help him through this shit, he cool with it. He give a damn. Whatever it grows or becomes after the fact, he cool with that too. But he needs you. And it's more so spiritual than physical. That's why you may feel physically lonely, distant from this motherfucker. This shit dog. And you stressed out because you like, damn, bitch. I ain't even getting what I'm needing out of this situation. I'm giving more than I'm receiving. But sometimes, like I said yesterday, everything we go through isn't for us. You feel what I'm saying? It's for other people. And this is one of them situations. So just remain calm, cool, and collective as this man fixes his life together and collaborate with the people who he needs to be with. These motherfucking, oh, Jesus, disgusting. Yeah, y'all may be separated right now. You may not be loving on each other the way you think and whatever, because it ain't the time for that. He can't do both right now. You got to put one foot in front of the other. You got to crawl before you walk before you run. But yeah, he just needs your patience. He needs a little bit of tolerance from you here while he get himself together. In the meantime, God whooping these greedy ass people asses who had this man trapped and people pleasing and doing for them. See, you taught this man how to do libations and so that he can receive help from his ancestors. And these other people, they ain't trying to hear what he's saying. He's sharing this information with these low vibrational people and they're rejecting it. They're like, whatever. She's a witch. He's a witch. And it's like, you're confused as to why this person is allowing these people to bully you because he came to you for help. But because he's on the up and up and he's rising, he wants to be in his pride, and that's going to cause his fall. So he's going to have to choose what side he's going to have to be on. He can't choose to be with you to clean himself up like you some damn type of clean up woman just to go back to show off in front of these people who put him in the situation in the first place. Yeah. No, Lord. Not you catching the flu. Not you getting sick behind this shit. Because if you are in a lot of tumultuous energy like this, it can cause you to get sick. But see, there's a situation that these people gonna try to put him in, plan a scheme. They're gonna see if he's gonna fall for. They're gonna present him with a whole lot of money, basically an offer that they feel like is too good to refuse, and it's gonna put him in a situation where it's like, this is your life or death. If you take this offer, you're gonna fuck your life up. If you refuse this offer, it's gonna be the death of all these people around you, and you're gonna see all your foes and everything you didn't want to see, everything you turned a blind eye to is gonna be exposed to you. So which one would you rather go through? The exposure of the foes and the ops around you, or ruin your life for some fucking money? Mm-hmm. Cause these people ain't gonna do nothing if he agrees to this shit. And he get this quick rise to fame and shit and think he done figured it out because he living his life like it's golden because he done got some type of monetary gain off of this shit. And these motherfuckers is robbing his ass through the back door. He bringing it in the front and they carrying it out the back. He better leave these fuck ass people alone. That's what I do know. He better leave them alone. And I swear, this man about to get on my motherfucking nerves. And I mean real fucking bad. Cause it's like, okay, you want to love the collective so fucking bad, but you got all this shit going on. You need to get this shit figured out. Quit trying to comfort people. See, this is what causes malfunction and keep function consistently going on in the spiritual streets, because people are not healing properly from situations because they don't want to take the time. They don't want to be alone. They don't want to be lonely. They don't want to go through shit on their own. Grow up. That's all I'm gonna say. Don't make me mad. Don't make me yell. Don't make me cuss. Grow up. It's the prime example of spiritual immaturity and where it's going to get you if you continue to dwell in this shit. It is time to grow up and outgrow these childish, immature, preteen, what you call it, pubescent behavior. This is shit that children going through puberty would be doing. Trying to please people and appease people to fit in and get in. Get your ass on. Move around this shit here. Fuck is you doing? All money ain't good money, and this is the prime example of it. This ain't no good money. This ain't no good. This ain't that, bro. And he knew that shit. He just wanted to see how far he could take it, how far he could go with all this shit. And all this and all that. And look at you. Just fed up with it. Thank you, Jamel, for my flower, baby. Let me see. What other messages do you have for my collective Holy Spirit? Five of Swords. Not these people trying to fight this man about it. Not they want to fight about it. Told you, this that childhood ass behavior. Motherfuckers want to fight because people want to grow up and want to be different, want to be somebody. Everybody want to be on that low vibrational. I'm dumb. I'm cool. I'm too cool to do that shit. All right, and look at where you at, and look at where you going. And you that's your story. You sticking to it, okay? I'm trying to tell you, that's why this masculine ain't going for this shit. Like, bro, I am not a kid no more. I'm not no Toys R Us kid. I don't want to be no Toys R Us kid all my life. I want to be a grown ass individual. That's why people be stuck in this energy because they scared to grow up. And this masculine don't reach back down to his pubescent age and stages in his life, and wherever he got stopped at, wherever he stopped maturing at, that's where he's picking up at, and he's bringing himself up to par. He's like, fuck all that. I ain't getting nothing out of hanging with y'all, nothing out of doing this shit with y'all. I ain't doing this shit no more. Ten of Swords, because he's going against the grain and he's taking his own self out by participating in this shit. Hanging with these people, pleasing these people, being tempted by these people ways and habits and ways of life, making it seem like, oh, scheming and scamming is the way of life. If you ain't scheming and scamming, what you doing? The moon. Yeah, see, you exposing this shit just simply by growing the fuck up and moving the fuck on and leaving these people to be their own fucking demise. Like, bro, I ain't going down with you, bro. It ain't that damn deep. I ain't into this shit. It's actually boring. And it's like, that's the whole thing about it. This shit is boring. It's not fun no more. You ready for a passion new beginning? You ready to do something different? You ready to move the fuck on? And yeah, some of these people you might have to cuss out. This masculine might have to cuss out because they won't release them. They won't turn this motherfucker loose so that he can go on and be prosperous. So yeah, some people gonna have to be dealt with. Some people may even have to have hands laid on their ass because they just so I'ma make you. Like I told you, you ain't gonna do that. We in this shit for life. And it's this person like, bitch, who the fuck you talking to? And then bam, there you go, tussling. You know, Page of Cups. Now these people done been sat the fuck down. Now this man's gonna want to come in and apologize to you. Yeah, he wants to bring justice to this situation for making you wait, making you endure this shit. Cause I mean, again, you did agree over here to help him. Yeah, you brought this person up to par, and now he wants to repay you. He wants to say thank you. You got the Tower moment. 4 of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. I'm hearing this thank you, this repayment, gratitude or whatever. It ain't good enough. It ain't good enough. It ain't enough. It ain't enough. You again, non-reciprocity. It ain't enough. You put in more than this person is willing to give. You feel what I'm saying? They're trying to protect the debt, and they overprotecting because they protecting themselves against the wrong people. The people who help them, they pushing them away too. They want to discard everybody. Like, okay, I've reached my potential, or I've reached the level in which I wanted to reach to, or I mean, the level in which I wanted to get to. So now I'm through with everybody. That's what's gonna fuck this person up again. This arrogant ass motherfucker again that want to keep coming in here crying because a motherfucker won't stick beside him. Yeah, it's like you telling this person, I know who I am. I wasn't the one who needed help. You needed help to figure out who the fuck you was and how to level yourself back up. But what you're not gonna do is slide off on me. So if that's what you're gonna do, get your ass on and don't bring your ass back around. See, I now I see the annoyance of this masculine that keep coming to fuck back around, this King of Cups. He want you to clean him up. Period. He just want to dress that shit up in a way to where you would accept his offer or accept helping him, and then the motherfucker gonna leave you high and dry. You will not see no return on it. So it's just like you giving away energy to a motherfucker who just wants it to clean himself up good enough to where he can restore his face in the streets, to where he can restore himself to a level where he'll be comfortable in his own energy for a season. This is a seasonal nigga. It's a season for cleanup and there's a season for fuck up. And them the only 2 seasons that this masculine knows. And in the season of cleanup, he always come back to you. And you're like, I'm tired of cleaning you up, bitch. I ain't your mom. I ain't gonna keep changing your dirty ass diaper, bitch. Change your own fucking diaper. Clean your own self up. You keep repeating this cycle so many damn times. And then when it comes time to reciprocity, pay back, pay it forward, he ain't got nothing. I ain't got nothing for you. Okay, well, keep that same energy next time you need help. Yeah, you got the Empress, the 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, you like, bitch, I'm not changing now another one of your dirty fucking diapers. Yeah, this fucking warlock. want to be warlock anyway. He ain't even got enough power, enough energy to damn clean himself up after he fucked himself up. He can't even do that. He don't even know how to transmute negative energy into positive energy. He needs you for that. That's why he begging and pleading down on his fucking knees, because he don't know how to transmute energy. And that's why he keep running off on your ass. Because he really don't care about you. He just wants you for your spiritual gifts and abilities. And he uses the fact of you guys have history, you've known each other for a while, as a way to try to pull you in, draw you in, to convince you to help him. Yeah. But he's in the cult. He's in a cult. And everybody in this cult is on the same type of timing. And then if that's the case, he need to take notes and get help from his fellow cult members and leave you out this shit. Because what you cleaning up and what he trying to dump off on you is some shit you don't need to even be involved in. Yeah, 3 of Wands, some shit that's gonna have you stuck. So helping him is a hindrance unto you, because what he's leaving behind is having you stuck and attached to him in ways that he was stuck and attached to the things that he was trying to get unstuck and unattached from. So no, you're not finna be glue and whatever bounce off him stick to you. Hell no. Let that shit stay where it's at. If he can't get it up off of him, then hell, he gonna walk around with it forever. But don't fix this motherfucker. Don't help this motherfucker. And coming over here with all this crying for the last 2-3 days, wasting my motherfucking energy. Yeah, 5 of Cups. This motherfucker is all spent out, all tied out. Cups dried the fuck up. Don't nobody want this man no more. This man is invaluable. Borderline worthless. Because the shit he has done now, he can't recoup from that shit. Yeah. The Hermit. He can't recoup from that shit. Yeah, 6 of Pentacles. He ain't get shit from it. Nothing. All these people he worked with, all this cult shit, all this secret knowledge shit, it ain't did nothing for him. He was hoping that it was going to turn him into a divine being. He thought he could fake being that. He was going to have 2 different eyes in front of his head. The divine of divinity and the eye of the devil. And no, you can't embody both. You got to choose a side. Yeah. And because he was in his toxic lover boy energy, that's why he couldn't have a stable, steady fucking relationship. That's why every fucking relationship he had failed. No matter what. Yep, 8 of Swords. That's why he's losing it. He's losing it mentally. And he did the whole fact of the matter is this sorry ass motherfucker don't want to accept the fact that he ain't shit. But you tell him that every time he come around you, you let him fucking know what it is and what it ain't. Period. And you chose to move the fuck on. Yeah. I'm not gonna keep playing with this sucker asshole. That's all this masculine is, a fucking sucker. That's why every fucking reading I did yesterday, you'll see in the love section, a portion of that damn reading, nothing came of that shit. It all started out on this fairy tale, mundane energy, and then ended in some shit where you over here and he over there. So don't open up yourself to this shit. Don't be receptive to this shit. It ain't no good. It ain't no good coming out of this shit. Nothing. Nay fucking Daniel. This man that really got on my nerves. I'm finna get on this motherfucker ass right here. I'm finna get on this motherfucker ass here. Now that we done figured out what all this hemming and hawing and shimming is all about, I'm finna get on this motherfucker ass here. Just hold 1 second. Just hold 1 second. Let me get my cards out. All right, get up out of here with that shit, bro. Over here with all this crying out for me, Mario ass nigga. Get your ass out of here. Last time I checked, Mario done got canceled, ain't it? He wasn't what he was cracked up to be. Yeah, mad because you walking away, you choosing yourself over him. We finna get to the bottom of this ghost to Christmas past ass nigga him. This motherfucker, when I get done with him today, he ain't gonna want to come back over here no more. He ain't gonna want to come the fuck back over here no more. Good enough for him. Should have stayed your ass over there to begin with. You ain't no business over here floating around and collect this energy with all this false claiming, false projected energy ass. Nuh-uh. That ain't to make me mad. My grandma always say, don't piss me off. This motherfucker done pissed me off. Mustard mouth ass, crusted penny having ass, doodle stain draws having ass, motherfucker. Did all that talking yesterday for nothing. I don't know, y'all. I'm trying not to knock this thing here. Hold on, y'all. I know y'all like, what's going on? I'm trying to get out these cards. Flap this motherfucker out real quick. And this motherfucker won't think to come the fuck back over here. Don't come back over here with this shit. Don't come back over here crying on my motherfucking channel. I'm finna embarrass the fuck out of this little motherfucker here. We finna get on that ass. Cause for one, what the fuck? That's my whole thing. I ain't gonna say this person wasted my day yesterday, but I'm offended because this motherfucker played in my face yesterday, all up in my motherfucking energy. All this, please tell this person this, please tell this person that. Bitch. All just to want to be saved so you can run off on the plug again. You gonna see how your takeoff gonna be this motherfucker time. All right, let's get in a quick little roast session here. Let's see what this person really about. We're gonna pull out this person's true colors. We're gonna call this person the fuck out because you're not gonna keep coming over here wasting delicate time. I could have been talking about anything the fuck else. Anything the fuck else. Hold on, y'all. Let me cut my fan on. It is hot in here. Whew. Sugarty. Oh, yeah. I forgot I took these out yesterday. Oh, I'm finna clap on his ass. Let me get the Uzis down in the chat. We finna set it out. Pop, 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 pop. Bitch, I know the fuck you didn't. Now he tried to prey on the empath. He knew what you was. He preyed on you. He preyed on you. And this motherfucker just knew that his comeback was going to be out the back of you. For real. And this motherfucker out here running the motherfucking mouth. Nobody really trying to hear that shit because, again, this person was washed up. So they trying to see what he about. They tired of hearing him talk. They want to see some action. And all this motherfucker doing is going around here creating trauma bonds with motherfuckers and getting fucked by hoes and crying because these hoes is outdoing him. He getting played by these motherfucking hoes. He think he a player and he out here getting fucking played. Played like a motherfucking fiddle. And you with your divine being, angelic, intergalactical ass, he seen you as a way out. He seen you as the cleanup woman, cleanup man, whatever. And he came in with all this love and gaslight, trying to compete with the fuck he don't compare. And you set this motherfucker straight. Like, bitch, get back in your motherfucking lane. Get your ass from over here. Do you even have clearance to drive on this highway? Do you even have clearance to be over here? No, you don't. Yeah. You got fashion witch. Yeah, you make being a witch look cool, if that's what they want to call you. But at the same time, his interest in your spiritual gifts and abilities was a red flag because he's trying to see what you can do to see what he can get out of you. Yeah. This fugazi ass, in the closet ass narcissist. Yeah. He seen you as a snack, honey, and he was ready to devour your ass just like he devoured every other person he came across. But he couldn't with you. Yep, you left him in the sunken place, honey. There's the energy vampire. Oh, you showed him where he could go with that energy. You showed him where he could go. Now he got people trolling your ass because you sent him to the sunken place and he want to get his lick back. But he can't because he all tied up with that BTSM, whatever the fuck shit. Whips and chains and masks and levels and all that shit. Yeah. Fake ass conspiracy theorists and thinking that he is owed something. He is just due to something because of what was done to him. This fucking feral ass, musty mouth ass, dog ass, backstabbing, betraying ass bitch who he was with that got him in this energy in the first place. She mad because you a unicorn, you a starseed, you the oracle. You're the end all be all. And she's triggered because you a motherfucking legend and she's jealous. Jealous as hell. This motherfucker thought he was the cult leader and he got hoed by a motherfucking hoe. And he was revealed as what he was he's a shadow person. He's a part of the shadow people. Yeah. Meanwhile, you up here becoming the first millionaire, billionaire in your family. You're some type of influence. Influencer. People are listening to you. People pay attention to you. You are the star. You are the main attraction. People pay attention to you all the time. Girl, now I got you snorting, child. But yes, honey. Yes, these people ain't no good. They ain't no motherfucking good. And these type of people you gotta cut them off at the kneecaps. You gotta let them know, hey bitch, you ain't slipping and sliding across my ass over here, ho. You better go find you the nearest skating rink, the nearest ice plex, ho. This ain't it. You fuck around and get fucked up over here. You be like cool Kente footless. Get your motherfucking shit chopped off over here. You're not coming over here with this shit. And then this person gonna have the nerve to put you in competition with a motherfucker that's beneath them. And it's like, what is we talking about here? What are we doing here? You got bitches competing where they definitely don't compare. You got imps and little damn gutter rats and project babies drinking sugar water and shit like that, trying to compete with an intergalactical being. What the fuck is we talking about here? What? That's why I'm trying to understand this person confusion. I don't get it. Right, find you something safe to do, ho. Like, what is you talking about? What is you even doing? Why is this person hating on you so much? Why is this person choosing you? Why is they choosing you to be their clean up woman or clean up man? What the fuck? Yeah, because you loyal. You built like that. You cut from that special cloth that they not. You are just what the fuck you say you are. You got resources. Use your resources wisely. Surprise. Be ready for change. Flexibility. Yeah. See, this person done went and got a reading on you, done tapped into your energy unbeknownst to you. This person sees what you got going. They see what you got coming towards you, and it's coming towards you quickly. And they over here like, oh, well, how can I jump on this ship? How can I become a stowaway? Because I know this person not going to let me on willingly. They're not going to give me free access to them anymore. So how can I stow away in this person's energy and catch a free ride to the next level out the back of this divine being? And it ain't happening. It ain't happening, Jack. It's not happening. Yeah, this person needed a helping hand. That's why he wanted this partnership with you. Yeah, this person got a gambling problem. He invests in love affairs. He like to pay to play. Yeah. And that's where he got his authority, fake ass authority from. These false ass fake beginners and shit. Yeah, and see, your duality, your balance help build this person the fuck up. And that's why they look at you as a money tree. But you are exhausted helping this person keep running that shit up, running that shit back. Now you cutting this person off and you're becoming independent. You're doing what's best for you. You're working on yourself spiritually. You're healing. You're mourning. You're glowing up from this person and this downfall they tried to cause for you. And now you the one that's getting all the wealth. Sweet success. And this motherfucker over here just a looky, watching, lurking. Yeah, looking for a fucking way to come and try to come in and get in on your social status. Talking about they are perfect fit for you and you're a perfect fit for them. It's because of your power and your true authority, your gift to create, your fertility, your bright ideas, your smartness is what ended this shit. You let this person know what he is and what the fuck he ain't. This hoe brung limitations. She brung money issues. She wanted to spend all the money, didn't want to do nothing. Yeah. And was holding this man back because he was doing things she wasn't familiar with. So therefore she was like, oh, I don't want to do that. I don't want to save no money. Why save it? You know what I'm saying? Digga dagga, digga dagga, digga dagga, digga dagga. Yeah, she was one of them. Let's spend it. Spend it all. Spend it all. Bet it all. She live in the moment. She's living in the moment. Well, it seems to me he looked like he walked outside and found his motherfucking match. He tried to play all these stupid ass games with you and do all this shit with you and bring you through all these upheavals and all this ups and downs and all this and all that. And he's going through that with her. All the she getting all the payback for your ass. All them times he ran off on your ass, all them times that he had you in these compromising situations trying to help him, you putting him before yourself and shit like that, because you're trying to sacrifice the help of a fallen soldier. So you thought when this motherfucker was an energy vampire the whole time, doing shit on purpose, setting you up on purpose, seeing how far you would go, how far you would extend yourself, how thin and wide you would spread yourself out for this person, for them. Not this person thought you was a whole fool and ended up becoming your footstool and your motherfucking fool, your flunky, your dummy. Yeah. For some of y'all, I heard your little box. And if you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. But yeah, shit changed real quickly with this masculine. He really thought he was coming in here and it was going to change up the game, change you, and just swap destinies right before your face. And you was just going to stand there and let him. Just like, oh, I'm going to help you. I'm going to help you. I feel bad for you. I'm gonna let you take over. You can have my life, the life I built, the life I worked so hard for. Here, you can have it. I can do it again. It wasn't that hard, it was a little hard, but it wasn't that hard for me. I got the fight and gusto inside of me. I can rebuild. Here, take this. Bitch, no. That's what he thought you was gonna do. That's the energy he came in on, looking for somebody that was willing to turn over their life and give their life over to this nothing ass motherfucker and let him run this shit in the fucking mud. And then when he fuck up what was given to him, then he coming back for another plan and another fresh start and another this and another that. And it's like, bitch, you ain't getting none of that, hoe. None of it. Mm-mm. Yeah, you blocking this motherfucker out. Because he's trying to come in the way of your lover, your divine masculine. That's why he's coming in with all this energy, because he want to take what you have to build with your divine masculine and take that from you, so you won't have nothing. And so that this masculine will become overwhelmed with having to do everything because you lost everything right before y'all met. You feel what I'm saying? So he wants you to be in a woe is me, save me energy. And it's like, never that. You would never bring me down to your type of energy. He wants you to be like that, out here begging and pleading for a motherfucker to save you and provide for you and shit like that, sponsor you. And you like, I don't need that. I could do that for myself. Me and the Lord got that on lock. So therefore, I would never be put in a position to where I would have to beg and plead for my livelihood through someone else. I would never depend on nobody. I would never put that responsibility on anybody, my livelihood on someone else. Get the fuck. Yeah, he thought that was how you was getting your passion in new beginnings, that you was doing the same thing he was out here doing. But when he really seen that it was just you and you only didn't want nobody funding you, sponsoring you, that's when the motherfucker got jealous, he got envious, he got manipulative. That's when he started with this 3 of swords shit, wanting to try to break your heart because his heart was broken because he thought everybody was living like that. Everybody was doing that shit. And it's like, bitch, who the fuck is everybody? Who is everybody? Get your fucking shit together. Yeah, Page of Cups. He wants you to drink from that cup of poison, and you damn near trying to knock the shit over, and he holding it up like it's top shelf, top notch. Like, yeah, this the best of the best. And it's like, bitch, if you don't stop trying to fucking poison me, bitch, if I beat your ass. And for some of y'all had to, because this person was really trying to force vices in your face. Liquor, weed, all type of shit, all type of bad druggy ass habits that you didn't have before this person. He wanted to drug you out. He wanted to turn you out. He wanted to turn you into a functional junkie, and he could never. He couldn't, no matter how hard he stressed you out, no matter how bad he treated you, no matter how low he thought he bring you down, you never turned to that shit. You always turned to God. He didn't understand that. He would say, I don't believe in God. This is the person that used to say that out his mouth. I don't believe in God. I am God. I honor and worship myself. Like, this is an ignorant ass fool him. And wonder why you chose to go on a different path. Like, bitch, you could go to hell in the handbasket with gasoline jars on by your motherfucking self, ho. I will not be jumping in that basket and beelining it straight to the pits of hell with you, ho. You gonna beeline that shit by yourself. You can take the express lane by yourself. But I'm not going with you. Yeah. Eight of Wands. You're like, yeah, you ain't have no problem telling this person what it is and what it ain't. They had a problem accepting it. That was the problem. Yeah. Queen of Swords, yeah. You took this person out. Off with this person head here. Yeah. And you let them know who you was, what it was, and what it ain't. And you gonna put some respect on my name. I'm the Empress, ho. Yeah. And he's seen that his happiness could he's seen his happiness through you. But the whole thing about it is like he couldn't embody the emperor energy. He couldn't be crowned as an emperor because he was a plant. He was false. Nothing about him was real. His intent, none of that shit behind any of this shit was real. Yeah, none of this shit was real. Yeah. He wanted to be wicked in peace. And there is no peace for the wicked. There's no rest for the wicked. What the fuck? This motherfucker here, yeah. He wanted to create a hell for you to live in with him and thought you was gonna go for that shit. You blocked that motherfucker out. Like, if you don't get out my face if I do something real bad to you. I mean, real bad. Now he's resorted to stalking you. I mean, because his options is out of reach. Like, he ain't got no options outside of you. This King of Cups is about to piss me off. This lingering Larry, this motherfucker right here, he about to make me mad. I'm about to get on up out of here. I done clapped his ass good enough. We done exposed his ass good enough. This mug here is a lie. He is a deceiver, a manipulator. He ain't no good. He ain't no good for his damn self. If a person coming to you for help can't even fix themselves, can't even help themselves, and they got to go outside themselves for refuge and for saving, they got a problem. They got a problem, a real problem. But at the end of the day, you feel what I'm saying? You can't save them all. You can't help them all. All you can do is pay attention to what's being done, what's being brought to your attention, and be able to call out these energy vampires, be able to call out this type of energy, be able to call out this shit and see it for what it is and what it ain't, and dodge these bullets. Don't allow yourself to get caught up in people because of empathy and apathy. Let that shit the fuck go. What the fuck you feeling bad for, motherfucking folk? Oh, remember this. If every time you see a person, they always going through some shit, always going through some upheaval, always going through some shit, it's not everybody else, it's them. Know that. Remember that. Keep that in the forefront of your mind. When you run into an individual and they got the most going on and they ain't held themselves accountable for anything, they haven't said, oh, well, I've done this to initiate this, and I played this particular part and it went a little bit outside of my scope of support, so I did play a part in this happening like this. If they ain't taking no accountability or responsibility for anything that they doing, leave them. Just go ahead and politely exit out the conversation, cut that shit out, leave them alone, leave them to deal with it. Because they're looking for a cleanup person. They're looking for a janitor. They're looking for a spiritual janitor to clean up their mess. You're not it. Okay? They better go to the Lord. They better get down on their knees. And because they stay on their knees doing shit they ain't supposed to be doing. So they need to get on their knees and do some shit they're supposed to be doing, which is pray. and ask God to clean them up and guide them and order their steps instead of putting their faith in man and putting God's responsibility on man. They coming over here to spiritual practitioners and divination users and abusers looking for saving. You know what I'm saying? Putting people in situations where he is wanting us to play God, for lack of better words. I play my role. I play my position, ho. I don't get up out my lane for no shit like this. I just calls it out. That's what I'm here for. To give you the truth and nothing but the truth. So help me. So this shit need to stop. It's like this person just put that comment down there talking about some no witchcraft for 2026. No, it ain't the witchcraft. It's the people that know that they wrong but don't want to do right, but want to cover up wrong with right. That's what need to stop. That's what need to be left back in the past. Stop misusing and abusing spiritual divination and condemning it and trying to make it something that is not. This is not witchcraft. The craft is being misused and abused by abusers. So let's call it for what it is and call it for what it ain't. Ain't nobody sitting over here conjuring up no demons. You ain't heard me say nothing demonic. People just don't like to be called out. You feel what I'm saying? People don't like to be naked in other people's eyes. People don't like to be seen. Them the ones that be down there making them stupid ass comments. Those are the very people that we talking about. They got so much to say because, again, why are you over here? Why are you looking at this type of reading? Or why are you into this? How were you even connected to this if it's such against what you stand for? Things that I'm against that I don't stand for, it don't come across me too often. It don't come across me too often because you're not putting it out there in the atmosphere to attract that shit in. So, again, liars, manipulators, abusers, and misusers are the ones that you're going to see cracking, bending, and folding, and falling out over this right here, being called out. So, my darlings, my loves, I got some hair to do. Once I finish my son's hair, I'll be back with another message. Peace.